They gonna write books about it. They gonna write captions about it. Now that I think about it, it was a lot of capping about it. Claim to be a player, but shit ain't nothing capping about it. I don't even know what to say. Niggas start asking about it. Shit, I ain't here to start complaining or explaining. Niggas know how to stay dry when it start raining. They said sooner or later they was gonna see me as competition. I don't even write, so I speak in my composition. Mama used to say that I should try to walk a straight line. I should be talking with the homies every time I talk a straight line. Should have missed Joe. He got locked up for straight down. He came back, and then that nigga brought straight down. Some niggas never learn. Some niggas get a time. Some niggas put out fires. Some niggas let it burn. Shit, I got a good girl. You gonna make sure I get it done. Shit, the type of car she drive. I bet it's just a half the time. Either you think it's good, it's a good one.
Stupid. Five minutes, Billy.
Some niggas let it blue, some niggas get it too. Some niggas put up fires, some niggas let it burn.
Search, Billy. You fuck with our uniforms. I'm about to pop this L real fast. Euro tones are just crazy. I don't get stopping the blitz. Stupid. Ain't got no red. Hold up, hold up. I'll be right there.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
Great. E, fix your field. Sorry. It's the best out of 3. Fix it for next game.
Both teams riding 2-0 starts here. One, we'll get the turkey and move to 3-0 as week 3 gets underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he'll get this up close to the 40 before going out.
That's really good instinct by the eyes up in the sky. The play caller seeing space on the perimeter, a well-timed screen, and a positive gain out of it.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They give it to him again. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
Got it. Let's get that rail off.
Shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Completes beyond the marker. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down. Now it's Lamar.
No, almost had the pick. I would have had the pick.
Defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Hits his running back. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Second down now, 7 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field. Those checkdowns to the running back wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Yeah! Got the crowd hype. Got the crowd loud.
And we continue
Way
to
to miss
await
it.
our opening score of this ball game.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from
Crowd
anything
loud made him miss
inside
it.
of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Christian Harris on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Fucking bullshit.
Rodgers here off the play action. Here's a loft deep down the middle.
Oh my God!
And he brings it in.
No, he did.
It's a huge
No,
pickup
he
on the play.
did.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
See this?
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on
Jeez.
your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Running right, it's and he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense in the hurry up here. Off play action, Rodgers. Into the end zone.
You're kidding me. Simmons said not that.
So now it's going to be 3rd and
Simmons
long.
said not that. Huh?
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him.
Fuck
There's just
outta
no
here.
question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
3rd and long, Rodgers. That's into the nothing doing on that run.
That's Billy Avery. That's Billy Avery with the big tackle.
That coverage is meant for. Make the quarterback
Look at that,
throw
Derwin
short,
James.
rally and get yourself off the field.
Gay's kick is good. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Dang, man.
And a big catch couldn't get in the end
Aubrey
zone.
now to kick this one away.
Big catch.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Hauled in by Worthy. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there with Stephon Gilmore stopping that play.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st.
Oh my God.
And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Jackson, quick pass wide. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Only a
Good
solitary
defense,
field
good
goal so
defense,
far as
yeah.
we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Pistol snap to Jackson.
Oh,
This is caught by Trey.
come on.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20.
Right there, man. Right there with him, man to man. You gotta grab that.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. He's forward, gets a couple of yards.
Fuck down,
Brought
baby.
down by Tyrann Mathieu. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Back to the ball again. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I think this is the part where they run away, Kate. As in run away from that monster. He's just too strong a presence to try to block them inside, and that time, it cost them some yards.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jackson
Nope. Oh my God.
finds his man. It's Worthy. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead.
Fucking bullshit.
Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
I'm gonna pick something because I
And the
can't
drive will
find my
start
play.
out with a 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Damn, I can't find my plays.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Able to get it to Barkley. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They send the tight end in motion. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And that's good for a gain of 5. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motioning left is their running back. From the shotgun, Rodgers. It's taken in by Williams. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st. New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing once again, Rodgers. Got Williams, and it's complete.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. Finds his back, complete. Down the left sideline.
Oh my God.
They rip up a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think one of my favorite adjectives, I don't know why, it just sounds good.
See all this motion I'm doing?
Shredding paper. Shredding the slopes. Or dude shredding a defense just like that.
Oh, yeah, something new. Something a little different for this job.
So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. The Texans at a deficit. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Barkley. Push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll try again with Barkley. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Defense making a couple of good stops here. And this brings up 3rd and goal.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
They're going to try to run it in. Barkley.
Oh!
Once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 1 yard on the pickup. Oh, boy. Now they're facing 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. 1st down, didn't score. 2nd down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Here we go, 4th and goal inside the 1. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he gets in, touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Aaron Rodgers with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. As their quarterback, Brock, he's the one told him to get it done in moments like this. But even though he's the one who scored, you and I both know he is not the one who made it happen on that 4th down.
It's pride up front. That was all the guys up top that just said, listen, man, we are going to work this thing. We're going to give you a push. And, Kate, let me tell you, as a quarterback, you know right away. You can feel that push and that surge. And those big guys led the way for 6.
Oh, we jinxed it.
Kick this one away.
Lamar Elliott got the crowd going.
And he got all of that one, that's for sure. But with our new kickoff rules in play this year, that means the football's going to be spotted at the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First down, here's Lamar. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say,
oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. He's on the move.
Oh, come on. I should have dropped that.
It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit. Minnesota spends its 2nd time out here.
Silly.
And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Lamar back to throw.
No good. No good.
And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down. Shotgun snap to Jackson.
Jesus.
Close to the 8. And he drives it
Beating
down
everybody.
the 8 before going out.
Must be wide open.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They'll try and punch it in. Give them 7 on the play, and now they have 2nd and goal.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take the lead just before halftime. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
All right, get out of here, fellas. Go in the locker room and talk about this. Next game, what? Oh.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right.
That's in the fans. Come on. Bullshit.
Incomplete. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Getting beat by 2 bullshit
Well, that first
passes.
half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Running left, this is Barkley. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On second down, here's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Barkley gets it on third down. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Play fake, hits Rodgers. Taking a big shot for the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
Score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans.
Ain't no luck, nigga. That was no worse than your
I
bullshit
love
catches.
plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude.
I want to
"Show
go
me what
get
you
it.
got,
Gotta
man."
go get
Show
it.
off those wheels, and he did
Oh my
just
lord.
that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary.
Easy.
Give your
Move that
quarterback
guy
room to
around.
throw it up, and you can find
Gotta
pay dirt.
distract my vision.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans push their lead to 3. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Oh,
Cordero
it's a fumble.
Patterson now to return. He's
Come
stopped
on.
on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Give now to the running
God.
back.
Jesus Christ.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Dump off caught by his back. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being
Man.
stopped. It goes as a gain of 19 yards.
Saw the
And
book,
that's
saw
going
the
to get the Vikings
screen.
the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Oh my God.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks you can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the 1st down.
Another carry for him. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Here's a give up the middle.
Not down.
And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Changing it up here, Jackson.
Oh,
Has it
shit.
down close. And he takes it down
Pick
to 2.
one.
No touchdown yet. He's out of bounds.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here's Lamar. Forced out. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Tackle, Big Cam. Tackle 99.
For the 2nd time today, they're going to run the kick team out for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Dicker connects there. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
Here in the 3rd quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his 1st attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
Now Boswell on to send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Rodgers here off the play action. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Off the play fake, here's Rodgers. He's trying another one deep. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football.
Rodgers pissed.
You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Rodgers throwing on third down. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Working quickly here.
Huh? Thought what?
Throwing again, it's Rodgers.
Oh, shit.
And he has it along the
I
sideline.
couldn't even, he couldn't even get rid of it down
They're
there.
going to say he's out of bounds. We've got
This
second down.
guy. Come on,
That
Aaron
play right there, Kate, that
Rodgers.
just goes to show
Killing me.
you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game.
I wasn't throwing him, I was throwing the bomb. Shit.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Handoff headed right, Barkley.
Good block. Waiting for the
They'll
block.
get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10. They go to Barkley again. Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That play wrapped up by Demario Davis.
Oh,
Play
man, that was
action,
the wrong guy
Rodgers.
out there.
Flushed out of the pocket. And like it, he just throws that one away.
That's the wrong
We
guy
hear
out
so
there.
many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To the air, third and long. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and third downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on fourth. Looking to throw.
Ah!
He's the next downfield on fourth. And he gets this forward to the 19. Go
Dude,
for it on fourth down and get it in a big way. 25 yards there.
Oh, so
Yeah,
close.
seriously,
to getting off
Lefty.
the field. But the fourth down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another fourth down.
I threw to the wrong guy.
Still on the
Barkley was
move,
wide
coming to the
open.
line for first and 10. Working inside the red zone.
Mm.
Throw complete to Williams. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a lead just before the end of the third. For the point after, here's Aubrey.
Aaron Rodgers slipped that in there.
The point after splits the uprights.
That worthy play.
And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Patterson now to return it.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We told you. We told you, Patterson. We told you he's gonna fumble
These
one.
guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
First down throw by Rodgers. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We'll see what they come up with for third down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Texans
He does that for me.
in
That's
possession
why
of it.
I
Needs
said
to
it before. He's
preserve
gonna
that
fucking
lead over
fumble.
one final quarter. And the Vikings add an extra defensive back for this third down. To throw is Rodgers. Able to get it to Barkley.
Oh.
Touchdown, Houston! The Texans go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
Needed that one stop.
Very good on the point after. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Ain't over yet. Special teams. Here go another one right there. Here go another one. Here go another one.
Get him, guys. Get him.
Patterson
Get
will return it.
him.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
You know what he's doing. He's striking fast, fellas. He's striking fast. Everybody settle down.
They're out and set. First and 10. Play action. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he'll go out to the 35-yard line. Give him 13 on that play.
Players.
And
Big
that's
get
to give the
fuck
Vikings the first
shovel.
down.
That is so
10 names
demoralizing
in
for a
that fucking
defense.
book.
You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing now on first down. It's Jackson. On the
Not this
move,
one.
headed right.
Not this one.
And he's tackled.
Let's hit him after the play, too. Hit him out. That's right.
He made something out
Make
of
him
that
get up
play.
slow.
Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Oh my lord. Oh,
Just got it
was
away
yeah,
from
was
the pass winds up incomplete. It's gonna be
You
third
almost
down.
had it, almost had.
Almost a completion to the wrong team there. And now they need to get 4 on third down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson.
No.
Ooh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's fourth down.
I think if you look up
It's
in
D right now.
defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. From the gun, Jackson.
Oh my God.
He's got it to his running back.
Hawk this nigga. Hawk him. Hawk him. Fuck him up. That's right. Fuck him up.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Oh.
We'll take it in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings
passing
win
it.
one score in the fourth. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
Oh my God.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Vikings chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules.
Shouldn't have
It's gonna
done
come
that.
out to the 30, not the
Should have tried to
25
get
on the
special teams
touchback.
back.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Play action with Rodgers. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We can be looking at a huge gain.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. Offense up to the line fast. Here's another
Let's talk about all these guys. That's the first.
Short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Offense in the hurry up here. First down, Rodgers.
Ooh. Oh my.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Still ain't do the play I was telling you about Big V's play.
Rodgers will look to throw. Barkley's got it. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Good play.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
That's him.
He's back to throw. It's tipped away. It's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
You know shit I ain't supposed to be doing.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Harrison. Dig it. Dig it.
You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Desperation time here on fourth.
Oh.
This could decide things. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT.
Pretty close to that.